In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to add pages into Jamboard. Hello and welcome back to Google Tutorials, where we give you the best tips and tricks to grow your confidence online. If you're new here, please consider subscribing so that you get notified every time we launch a new video. Also, there will be links to everything which I mentioned in the description box below, so make sure to check that out at any point during the video. If you haven't watched the last 3 episodes in the playlist, click the link in the description box below or on the iCard in the top right of your screen. And what we've covered so far is how to access Jamboard, all of its basic features, as well as how to change the background. And today I'm going to be showing you how to add multiple pages onto your Jamboard. To do this, all you need to do is go to the top of your Chrome tab by the 2 pieces of paper icon here. If you only have one page, it should say 1/1 in it, and if you hover over it, it should say expand frame bar. What this is a fancy way of saying adding another page. To add a page, all you need to do is click on the arrow to the right of this. And as you can see, another page has been created. This is really useful for if you're doing projects which require multiple slides, or if you have one whole class on one single Jamboard. This means that everybody can do their work at the same time, and a great feature with Jamboard is that you can have up to 50 people working on a document at one time. But let's say that I want to get back into my previous slide. All you need to do is click on the arrow facing left, and then it will open up this slide again. To get an overview of all of the pages, all you need to do is click on the 2-page icon here. And as you can see, this box will open up, where you have an overview of all of the slides created. From there, you can do a few things in here. You can either add slides in between, you can either click on the 3 dots to duplicate or delete slides. You can also use this as a useful way to monitor what people are doing or to flick between slides. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a like and comment down below what you'd like to see in the next part of the series.